Hello everybody, what's up? My name is Gurs. Welcome to this fun tier list right here. This is gonna be one you have never seen before. On the left side we got all different kinds of classes in random order, and on the bottom we got the different races in World of Warcraft. And as we know, in WoW, not all races are the same. Alright? Keep that in mind, because I'm gonna tell you why. Let's go. And if you're not that familiar with my icons right here, let me educate you. This is a Blood right here. A Draenei, Undead, Orc, Human, Night Elf, Gnome, Dwarf, Troll. Alright? Thank you very much. Let's head right into the Warlock tier right here. Sadly, Gnomes are going to be very good for Warlocks. I'm very sorry for all Alliance players right here, but Gnomes are a must if you want to be pumping as a Warlock player. Alright? For the Horde players, it's looking a bit different. You can take a juicy, masculine, manly Orc. But Alliance players, I'm very sorry. 5% extra intellect is just too good to be true as a Gnome player. Horde players get Blood Fury, that's gonna be very juicy as well, and a very nice DPS increase. But Gnomes are just, oof, my boy, that's gonna be very good. On the Warrior side, we got the Draenei for the Alliance players. We got the Goatee. 1% extra hit for you and your group. Whew, very good indeed. Horde players have to play Orcs again for Blood Fury and Axe specialization. Very nice indeed as well, but not as good as the Draenei, I gotta say. They're just the superior race. Let's get into the Shaman tier. As an Alliance player, you really don't have much of a choice. You have to play as the Mountain Goatees again. I mean, I don't really have to get much into detail. There's no plan B for you anyways, dear Alliance players. For the Horde side, that's looking a little bit different. I would really advise you to play Orc once more because of Blood Fury. A very nice DPS or heal increase. I mean, I would really advise you to take that one as a panic button, right? If your group suddenly drops, you know, you're playing Rest to Shaman, you could just, you know, get them up quickly. And if you're playing as a DPS player, you know, that's going to be your burst button of your choice. But you can always play as a troll as well. But most of the time, berserkering won't even get you to 30% haste increase. Most of the time 10 or 20, but 30% will only get activated if you are below 40% HP. So when are you below 40%? Really? Maybe if you're fighting Gruul in phase 1, you can take troll as well if you like. But other than that, I don't know, man. I don't know. Just take Orc, alright? Priest is gonna be the most difficult class to discuss right here. Luckily, this is only a PvE tier list. Imagine if PvP was included as well. Oof, damn, all Priest players understand me now. As an Alliance player, I would strongly advise you to play as a Draenei. If you're playing as a healer in phase 1 of TBC. If you really want to suffer, and you choose to play Shadow Priest, first of all, good luck. Second of all, you must hate yourself. And third of all, you want to play as, where is it? A Night Elf. You got a really nice class ability called Starfall, I think. Starfall is an extra dot for 15 seconds with a 30-second cooldown, and it's really massive. In phase 1 of TBC, it's gonna be massive, juicy damage falling from the sky. And as a Horde player, you really want to play as a troll. The extra haste is just going to give you a lot of healing, a lot of damage output, no matter what spec you want to play. You can always choose to play Undead as well, but I don't know why you would. You can only remove a fear and have a little bit of shadow resistance on top of that. You know, what are you going to do with that? Take the troll. It's going to be fine. Oof, guys, this is going to be very difficult, man. Druids, what do you think? Maybe Undead? Maybe Dwarf? Maybe Gnome? Yeah, it's obviously gonna be Night Elf. And where's the other one? Tauren, right here. Night Elf and Tauren, there's no other choice, I'm very sorry. In the future that will change, but we are here to play TBC, so you're gonna take what's there. You're gonna take what's left. Anyways, for Rogue, if you play as an Alliance player, you really want to play as a human. How boring. But you get +5 mace and +5 sword specialization. So that's a pretty nice increase in overall DPS with that. But it's still boring. But as a horde player, you get to play as a troll. Haste is always pretty good. Berserkering is a pretty nice spell indeed. As the mage player, I'm very sorry, it's even worse than the human. You're gonna play as a gnome once more. The little fuckers. But my first character was a gnome as well. Anyways, shame on me. You're gonna play as a troll once more. Extra haste, always good. Hunter. I forgot to say that before, but if you play as a warlock, orc warlock, your pets will increase 5% extra damage because of that racial trait. And the same is gonna happen if you want to be a hunter. But if you want to play as an alliance player, you want to be a Draenei for the extra hit once more. And now, the last class of the bunch, we got the Paladin. You want to play as a dwarf Paladin. But you can also play as a Draenei Paladin, depending on what you want to play. Dwarf, I think, got the Mage specialization. And the Draenei got the hit percentage, right? So choose one. And for the whole players, very difficult. You're gonna play as this very fine man right here in the dress. I hope you enjoyed this tier list. Tell me what you think. Yeah, is there anything we didn't take? Yeah, no undead whatsoever. And other than that, everything's taken. That's it. Yeah. I mean, I could practically delete this dwarf right here because Draenei is always good. As you can see, Draenei is always pretty nice. But if you want to be a dwarf and you're digging a hole, diggy hole, you can play a dwarf. Anyways, man, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. I will do a PvP tier list in the same format next time, so stick around.